So, just passing through the village of Doon, about 8 miles away from Callander. So we're heading for an overnighter, and we're going to do a 2 summit route tomorrow, hopefully. Is that right, Michael?
Yep. Meall Glas and Sgiath Chuil.
So, Crane Larrick, mate.
Crane Larrick, here we are, mate.
Or
Familiar territory.
Croin Larrick. It actually means the low pass. Yes, it means the low pass.
Oh well, there's something there every day.
Yep.
Right.
I'll tell you, starting us off right now, we might actually go past it tomorrow, but after Matthew 45, we set up 2 military roads here,
Yep.
and then in the late 1900s, those were then converted into 2 rail tracks.
Oh really?
And the rail tracks were common to take you from here as far as Oban.
Wow.
So
that's really interesting information.
yeah, no, and there is actually only 185 residents that live in Crane Larrick.
It's probably about right, yeah.
So,
it's not a massive city. It's not a
Very
massive
small town.
Very small. Very, very small. It's only miles away. Just the forest that we're in is literally the southern side entrance point of Crane Larrick is just over there.
Yes, so I mean, it's a very common place that we, you know, for us anyway, I mean, it's quite discreet as a place, but we actually found this spot that we're sitting in probably how many years ago? 8. About 8 years ago. And we've actually camped in this very spot 4 times. However, do you want to tell the story the last time we were here? We tried to catch up?
The last time we were here, me and Liam both had our bobcats with us. My bobcat pitched absolutely fine. Liam's bobcat kind of went squint and snapped.
And that's because I stood on it. Because we were attacked by like millions.
Swarmed by midges because it was late June. So yeah, lessons learned.
Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll start prepping dinner.
Yeah, time for food, Di.
Time for food. So, we've just had dinner. Michael had noodles with tuna mixed through, and I had chicken soup with a lovely pumpkin seeded roll. He's away down to the car now to see if he can get some tea bags or coffee or whatever. Already got the jet boil sorted and hot water on the go, but left him at the car. We're not drinking hot water. But aye, so we're sitting under a sports umbrella the night, which is just as good as a tarp. So a big massive umbrella basically that pins in at the back, so it's like half a tent. And thank God we've got that the night because it's really windy. Beyond this umbrella, it's like shaking away, but you can't feel it under here, which is great. So tomorrow, looking ahead to tomorrow, we've got 2 summits. The drive's about 20 minutes away from where we're pitched up tonight, so this was the best spot and we had been here before, so all good.
Getting the embers coming onto me.
Yeah, we've got lovely hot ambers coming through that fire, but in fairness, it's needed tonight.
Yeah, it definitely is. That and a hot drink. Just finished my coffee.
Right, it was a nice one too. Yep. It was enough to ease us into a more comfortable state tonight.
That's right. And then there's enough left for a coffee in the morning before we head off to do our hike.
Yeah, so we had the pair of them, didn't we?
Yeah. Yep. Meall Glas and Sgiath Chuil is the 2 we're after tomorrow.
Nicely done, yeah.
Loch Lomond area. So kind of just on the opposite side of the glen from Benmore and Stebut.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, been kind of anxious to get it done because this year's just been a lot of practice, and you know, we've been doing a lot of different things like cycling, hill walking, dog walking.
Aye, we've kept busy.
We have kept busy, and you know, these are tough routes, and I suppose one thing to bear in mind is that there was a shuffle in the weather.
Yep.
which is what we were talking about earlier. I had a look at it. Obviously it's been looking miserable up here for tomorrow, so obviously it was decent all week, which is quite frustrating.
Right. And then it's set to rain tomorrow.
Yeah,
it was frustrating, yeah, definitely.
yeah. However, we glimmer of hope, because it's obviously, it looks like it's going to be pouring down from 1 till 6 in the morning.
The forecast looks to have improved.
So, but actually, from 11 o'clock till 4, which is a massive twist, it's partial sunshine at showing. So we might be lucky. Might be lucky. It's maybe raining pretty much the whole time, but not as bad as what I thought it would be. So
if we get a view, then it'll make up for it.
A view will definitely be good, considering when we went out last time, it was just swampy, no view, complete horrible terrain, and then, as I said, any hiker's nightmare is not having a view, because you're putting in all that effort and then you do expect a wee bit of reward, and we never got that last time.
No, we didn't. Just got soaked, and then so much so we had to change our gear a little bit when we came back down and got onto the path.
Scottish born and bred players, we're no bothered our backside about rain. It's more to do with the fact that it'd be nice to get something.
It'd be nice to get some views.
We'll see.
It's not much fun trying to do YouTube if you're going to just show a big cloud all the time you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Morno, that's us at our start point for the walk today. Car's all packed up with our camping gear, we're sorted out with our hiking gear, and we're good to go.
Just out the car, crossing over the river. All good. Spitting a wee bit, but nothing major. Weather's just been changing for days when we're keeping an eye on it. Go along this farm track path. It actually looks residential. You know, there's a couple of wee houses, and quite big houses actually up here. So, very muddy and swampy, as you can see. Been a good couple of feet into that mud down there. Probably doesn't look much on camera now, but these are swamps. So, goes on for a bit, I'm afraid, but hopefully when we traverse round here, maybe the ground will change. We'll see when we get up there. So, been going about 35-40 minutes roughly. Swamps and bogs pretty much. Feet are already like covered in mud. However, good times. Just approached the stile. Been a wee while since I've been up one of these. Always good fun. But shows that men can multitask if they can go up this way, wire in front of them and still video. I'll tell the missus that. Right, so up and over I come, and then Michael's behind me at the ready anyway. So, I'm done. And Michael's over too.
Put right through the hole.
Everyone looks at
That's a proper Harry Styles.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, caught him. Legend. Right, okay, so give us some proper stats, mate. I said we've been going about 40 minutes, but maybe not.
About 45.
1.24 miles. Quite a slog for that. We've been on the go 46 minutes. So, yeah, that's the stats. The proper ones from the GPS watch and all the other gadgets. If only it was summer conditions, we would probably plunge into that. However, not today. Our venture keeps us through the swamps, through the marshes, through the forest, and hopefully up onto that ridge. Onwards. So this would be classed as a decent marker, the dam. And then our path continues up there. So, yeah, doing quite well. Weather's still pretty miserable, but definitely conquering the route as best as we can. And it was quite different to see this.
That's about 600 metres, and as you can see, it's pea soup. You can't see a damn thing. I don't know if you can pick out Liam in his bright yellow jacket. Me on the other hand, you probably won't see it all from a distance. Summit number 1, Meall Glas, and what a sight to behold. These down here. Bit of a scramble to get to the cairn. here's them.
Bag summit number 1. Just descended down a wee bit, still misty. Descended down so we could have a wee break because it was like crazy windy up there. All done, mate, number 1.
Number 1 done, yep.
So we'll get ourselves, it was a bit of a drop here, so I'm assuming we decline and then incline up to number 2. So not done yet in regards to how many we're doing, but yeah, happy with that. So just over 3 hours from the car to here to do number 1, and it really was a slog. It was massive, it was soaking, it was boggy, you can see absolutely ringing. But yeah, all happy with that, and we'll just move on to the next one. We're just going to have a wee pit stop here. Came off the path a wee bit earlier on, and we've just kind of descended down here, which is where the GPS is telling us to go. So we're heading down that way, so there's like a 300 metre drop roughly, and then once we get to the bottom of here there should be a 300 metre incline. But because it's so misty, then, you know, we're kind of just, you know, we'll go by the GPS, but because it's so misty, it's like you can't see absolutely sod all in front of you. So we're just going with the judgment, but it is really slippy, it is really wet, so we've had to kind of crab down the side of here. But that's where we're at.
Yep. Still got a fair bit to go by the looks of it as well.
Yeah, we're aiming for number 2, but yeah, as I said, we've hit a wee snag, but we're actually dealing with it, so. Wow, so the first time we've actually seen more than 5 feet in front of us. So basically we've to go down that, along those, that moss and stuff, etc., where the clouds were blowing in. So that would be about 300 metres down in total from where we came, and then we're going up again. So just descended down. It is quite slippy, but yeah, that's our next stage. Zoom in a bit and see. Yeah, it doesn't look too pleasant, but yeah, that's all we're getting. Is that it, mate?
Yeah, that's it. Here are the excavators. Don't know if you caught them in the video. There's a couple of excavators over there working on the land, but that's way to the left of where we're going.
Okay, no worries, right, we'll get that done. Still misty, so nothing much to see compared to what effort we've put in, but beyond there is actually just like, I don't know, like a treble drop gully. Basically it's a real big push. Still got a chunk of it to go, but this is us heading up towards the second summit. We're only about 100 metres away from it, but it's like we're feeling it now, so just stop for a minute just to get some water and have a seat, but we'll be moving in a minute. But yeah, that's currently where we're at. Hopefully last push before we can get some I don't know, like maybe a bit of pleasure touching the cairn, so let's get it done.
Oh my god, we are both delighted to see this bad boy. This is Summit 2, which is the real Meall Glas, not like that fraudster, the first mountain, which was actually Sgiath Chuil. So I'll need to remember that when I made it in video. But here we are, munro number 2 of our day. Still in the peace stoop. Here comes Leo. Just gonna quickly touch the top and get him coming towards us. Well done, mate. Good shift. Suffering with groin pain a little bit. There you go, get that touch, buddy. Number 2. Bring it in, big man. Well done. Right, then quickie. So, Sgiath Chuil was actually munro number 1. We called it Meall Glas, but that was my fault. I looked at the map after we came off of it and realised that was the other one. This here is Meall Glas.
Yep.
So that's 2 out of 2.
So done the two. I have to admit this was pretty solid, like my groin was feeling it back there. I don't know if it was just lack of sleep or the cycle or training or whatever the hell it is, but this is massive, honestly. Obviously we're still to get ourselves down, but it's a relief to get up here.
It says on Walk Highlands it's 11.85% to the roads. Yeah, I'm not convinced about that. I want to see what it's like on GPS when I get home. So
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Sorry for shouting, we don't know the balance between the wind, but it's like
Yeah, it's windy.
40-50 mile an hour for sure. There's stuff blown away, but it's not the same conditions as everyone else got. Like some people have been out earlier this week and unfortunately we've been given no views, but I'm glad we've got it done.
Yeah, me too. Glad we did it. Glad we came out. I just jump over the side there.
I know. Suicide dived over into the river. Nah, he's fine. There's a few of them. Hey, so we're just over this bridge that we actually came along when we first pulled up this morning. Just looking back at our day. So there was the first summit there, and then obviously it was a 300 drop up, 300 down and then back up. There's the second summit. Looks nothing from here, to be honest with you, but we've been through quite a lot of toil to get them done, and ironically just as we're finishing our day, the sun comes out. Anyway, as Michael said, sod's law. But yeah, so we had a great night last night at camp, and got that done, and then today we've just finished up. We'll be at the car in 2 minutes. But yeah, lovely.
Hill path to Meall Glas and Sgiath Chuil. No parking beyond this point. Access is for farm vehicles only, which is why we're parked there. This is the back of the car, changed and ready to go. Dinner possibly in calendar.